everybody, this is Loki, and welcome back to What Remained of Edith Finch. So, in the previous video, we actually saw what happened to Sam, which is unfortunate. Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous for the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something. Huh. Is this the base on top of the house?
Sam died.
Is this gonna lead me somewhere? After Sam
lost
died, my mom and Eddie got really close. They both lost a lot. Aww. Okay, I guess this is Gregory's room. Gregory, Dawn, and Gus. Okay, let's see what this is. Is that a picture of a baby? Oh my god, a divorce.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening.
Divorce papers.
See it.
That is never a good thing.
I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
I think he saw a thing that the rest of us don't. What do I do here? Oh, now I get it. So he's ceasing?
Time's over, Gregory. It's time to...
Bad time's over. Oh god.
Hello?
So she's having me wait?
Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
I wonder what he saw.
Huh. I wonder what he saw.
What his world was like.
What his world was like. Oh my god, this is so interesting. And weird.
He reminded me so much of Calvin.
He reminded me so much of Calvin.
Lost in his imagination.
Whoa! He lost in his imagination. What? Let's see, can I take off all the rest of the letters? I'm trying to get up there.
I know how silly.
Whoa! I know how silly it sounds.
That I worried about a baby being too happy.
That word about
But I
baby
could
being
feel
too
him
happy.
slipping away.
I feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe
Aw.
if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
I wish he could have told us
We failed it again.
about the world he saw.
I wish he could have told us about the world he saw. Please don't tell me he's gonna drown. Oh
Understand.
no! Okay, there's so much. Oh my god. Did he just drown in that water?
Everything.
Oh my god. So sad.
But I know what happened wasn't your fault.
But I know what happened wasn't your fault. It wasn't anybody's fault. Oh! I'm sure he's happy.
And he'd want you to be happy too.
And he wanted you to be happy too.
Good luck, Kay.
Darn it, game!
Love, Sam.
That's so sad. Oh my god. And that just hit right in the feels, man. Why does games like this have to do that? Huh.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers
Mom moved
died.
up to the loft after her brothers died.
At the time, it was as far away as she could
And
get.
all the time it was far away. It was all far. It's like her escape. I
Can't
won't blame her.
imagine what it was like for her to lose 2 sons after she'd already lost 2 brothers.
Woo! Okay, I gotta get back up there. There was something I needed to get to up there. That part of the little baby in the tub really got to me. I'm gonna take a look at this.
She spent a summer building houses in
She
Calcutta
spent summer
before she met my
building
dad,
houses in
Sanjay.
Calcutta, where she met Dad. Oh, look at how happy they are. They're so happy. Oh, there's another thing here.
Religion was another thing my mom never
Religion
talked
was
about,
another thing my
but I
mom
think it
never
helped
talked
her a lot
about.
after her dad
But I think it helped her a lot after her dad died. So this is like a little in memory thing here. Like the Bible, and I forgot what this name was. The thing with the cross on it. I forgot what that was. I know I recognize it, but if you guys know the name of this, let me know. I know this is an incense thing here with candles. Before I go down there, I'll have to see if I'm missing anything here. Oh, here it is.
My mom moved to India a week
My
after
mom moved to
graduation and
Indiana
got a job
week
teaching
after
English.
graduation, job in teaching English.
Lewis was born a year later.
Lewis was born a year later.
When
Just
my dad
someone
died,
upstairs.
I don't think
When
Mom
my
knew
dad
where else
died, I
to
don't
go.
think Mom knew where else to go. Man, this is messed up.
I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
I'm sure Eddie was happy to have her back. It's Milton, Lewis, Edith.
The house had to get a little bigger, but
The house had to
Edie
get
was
a
used
little
to
bigger,
that.
but Eddie was used to that. Let's see. Is this his classroom?
and for a while,
This looks like a
Things were
classroom,
good.
and for a while things were
almost
good.
normal.
Almost normal. Yeah, this is like a at-home classroom. You know, like where you
didn't
learn at
last.
home, but didn't last. That's sad.
The beginning
Whoa.
of the end was Milton's 10th birthday.
Beginning of
when
the
Edie gave him a
end
castle.
was Milton's 10th birthday, when Eddie gave him a castle. Why is that? Why do I have a bad feeling something happened to him?
After Milton disappeared. the
After
only thing he
Milton
left behind
disappeared,
was
the
a
only
room full
thing
of
left behind
paintings.
was a room full of paintings. So he disappeared. I had a feeling he had disappeared. Okay, let's see here. Is there any way up there? No? I wonder if there's like a way up there in there. Huh. Oh, here we go. Let's see. I guess I have to go up here. Oh. Let's see what's going on here.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Let's see. Maybe if I flip it around. How do I look at it though? How do I look at it? See, it has like the little thing there, and I don't get what I have to do here. I know it's like a book or something. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's a flip book. Wow. We painted a door on one side, closed it, and that was it.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
So there's 1 or 2 left, or a few left. Huh. So let's see if there's anything else on this in here. Nope. How do I get out of here though?
Mom spent months searching for my brother.
Mom spent months
she
searching
sealed the
for my
doors.
brother. Then she sealed the doors. So we can't get out through here.
Whatever Milton had found in the house.
Whatever
Mom
Milton
didn't want
found
it
in the
getting
house, Mom didn't want it getting out. Huh. I have to see if there's anything else here. Maybe I could go through this way. Yeah, I'm gonna go through this way.
Mom definitely
And see.
blamed Edie, but
Mom definitely
I think
blamed
Louis
Eddie,
blamed
but I
himself.
think Louis blamed himself. Huh.
after he graduated, he just spent more
After
and
he
more time in his
graduated, he
room.
just spent more and more time in his
Until Mom
room
got
until
him a
Mom
job at
got
the
him a
cannery.
job at the cannery.
Everyone always told me to stay out of
Everyone
Louis's
always
room.
told me to stay out
Except
of
Louis.
Louis's room except for Louis. Huh. 2010? So something happened to him in 2010. So I can't get through there, but I know I can get through here. It's the only way in there, right?
Louis's room smelled very.
Louis's room
Very.
smelled very, very familiar.
That part of it.
That part of him lived on. So I know what this is. I'm not gonna say what it is. There's a video game here. So he's one of those people that did that. Huh.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse.
So something must have happened to
Newly
him then.
sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Newly sober, I believe Lewis is the first notice. Not.
He
Of his
kept
daily
working at
life.
the cannery,
He kept working at the cannery,
but he withdrew part of himself.
but he withdrew part of himself.
In our sessions, I saw the same behavior.
Our session saw the same behavior.
His mind began to...
His mind began to wander.
I asked him to describe it.
I asked him to describe it.
He said he started
He
small,
said he started small,
imagining a labyrinth.
imagining a labyrinth.
He'd feel his way about.
He'd feel this way about.
Then something moved.
Then
Bats.
something moved. But
And toads.
and loads. Whoa.
And things that have not names.
And the things have not names.
He knew it was all in his head.
He knew it was all in his head. So he saw things,
But he took it very seriously.
but he took it very seriously.
I had hoped he'd find himself.
That's messed up. I hope he find himself.
But he found something more.
But he found something more.
I worried about him then,
I worried about him then.
daydreaming at the cannery.
Daydreaming at the cannery.
I spoke with his boss,
I spoke with his boss,
but he said Lewis had become a model
but
employee.
Lewis said had become a model
Methodical,
employee.
tireless, focused.
Methodical, tireless, and focused. Like a whole new Lewis.
So I let him go on.
So I let him go on.
I even encouraged him.
And I even encouraged him.
It seemed very promising at first.
Seemed very promising at first.
He told me he'd made a new friend.
Well,
On the edge of a city he named Lewis
imagine
Tokyo.
city named Utopia.
He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians.
Then he made musicians. Well,
And songs for them to play.
and songs for them to play.
He talked about starting a band,
And we talked about entering the band, starting a band.
and he was always humming something.
He's always humming something.
Every day his imagination grew stronger.
Every day his imagination grew stronger.
He no longer spoke at the cannery,
He no longer spoke at the cannery,
but his chopping was as reliable as ever.
but his chopping was as reliable as ever.
Then one day it
Wow.
struck him
And one day, it struck him.
that all the cheering crowds,
And all
even
that
the
cheering
stones under his
crowd,
feet,
even the stones in his feet,
were all in his imagination,
were all in his imagination.
so he could do whatever he wished.
He could do whatever he wished.
He held an election for mayor,
He held an election for mayor,
and he won.
and he won.
They begged him to stay, but his mind was
They begged him to
already
stay,
wandering.
but his mind was already wandering.
It became a game.
Well,
for him.
became a game for him.
He'd conquer a city, then immediately
He
push
continued
on.
You enter the city and immediately push on.
New Louisville. St. Louis.
So you went everywhere in his mind.
He started drifting away from our reality.
Started drifting away from our reality. So he wasn't himself anymore.
Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery.
Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery.
Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Louis kept sailing
Even
on.
his mother pleaded with him, part of Louis kept sailing on. Aw. So he wasn't himself anymore.
In Louisburg, he heard rumors of a handsome queen.
And he wasn't in his right
Queen was on
mindset.
her own quest for sinister serpents.
Whoa.
He followed the sound of her
He followed around her.
silver harp.
Wow. He must have been like really out of it. You could tell because it just dragged on.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon.
His chase led him to a golden palace.
Even then, his logic remained sound.
Even long then, his logic remained sound.
He knew the world was all in his imagination.
He knew the world was all in his imagination.
But he was so proud of having
But he
created it.
was so proud of having to create it.
In his own eyes, he'd become
Why
something
does this remind me
greater
of
than the king.
Aladdin? In his own eyes, he became something greater than the king.
For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming.
For someone who never known success in the real world, I think it was
And then it struck him
overwhelming.
That the real Louis
And
was
then
not
it
the
struck
one
him that
chopping
the
salmon,
real world Lewis
but the one
Well,
climbing
Louis
the steps of the
was
golden
not the one
palace.
chopping salmon, but the one climbing to the golden palace.
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me.
My imagination is real as my body, he told me.
It was hard to argue with him.
It was hard to argue with him. What? What is going on here?
He began to forget the world we know.
He began to forget the world we knew.
I think it pained him to remember Louis.
I think
the
it
cannery
pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker. So he wasn't himself
He
anymore?
began to despise the man with a royal
He began to
contempt.
despise the man with a royal contempt.
I still thought I could save him,
I still thought I could save him.
even after he said he was being crowned
Even
king
after he
over
said
all
he
the
was
lands
being
of
crowned
London.
king over the lands of wonder.
The palace would be packed with his companions.
The palace would be packed with his companions.
Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on
Including the
advising
wise Calico who insisted on advising him. So he was imagining everything. mind was elsewhere, huh?
His queen waited,
What does it look
holding
like?
his crown.
The queen waited, holding his crown.
There was only one thing left to do.
There was only one thing left to do.
Bend down his head.
Bend down. Oh my god. That was the bad thing to do. No, no, no,
The
no.
rest I think you know.
What?
Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
The rest I think you know. Your son was a kind man who would be missed by all of us who knew him. Nope. That is messed
My
up.
brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
My brother was really cool. Aww. Messed up right there, man. Right. I'm gonna go ahead and call it here for now. If you guys enjoyed the video, feel free to hit that like button below. And if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.